I have people all the time come up to me and be like, "Oh my gosh, I love your work." I mean, I'm Team Conrad, obviously,
Yeah,
but I
get
love
that.
your work, and I'm
Get
like,
that too.
I don't know if I really want to continue talking to you. Like,
Oh,
I'm okay.
jeez, man.
I'm totally kidding.
The cast of The Summer I Turned Pretty is opening up about season 2 and settling on if they're Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah once and for all. Season 2 of the Amazon Prime series picks up as Belly finds her heart still pulled between Conrad and his brother Jeremiah, all while the Cousins Beach group grieves the loss of Conrad and Jeremiah's mother, Susanna.
It almost feels like these kids are forced to grow up and become young adults, but at the same time being like, we are still in the same world.
It's sort of like a journey to rediscover that magic and that world, and the fact that these are all the same people that she's known forever.
The show, based on the novels by Jenny Han and its stars, broke out onto the scene last summer, earning themselves a massive fan base, something the cast says they're still wrapping their heads around.
I mean, I remember just like scrolling through TikTok and being like, oh, people are, oh, this is like, and you know, my friends would call me and be like, you just popped up on my TikTok.
When it came out, I went to Boston to go to a Red Sox game with my girlfriend, and I was there like the day it came out, and we were like just walking around, and like so people were like following us, and I was like, are people following it? Like that never happened anything like that.
I remember the day the trailer came out. I was playing volleyball at my spot down in Texas, and all of a sudden, all of these teenagers and high schoolers, and they started like lining up around where I was playing, and all like yelling my name, having not even my name, just they said just Jeremiah, and they were all recording me and yelling at me, and it was just so weird. It was such a different. I was not prepared.
This season also welcomes 2 new members to the cast, Kira Sedgwick and Elsie Fisher, both of whom play characters that were not part of the original books.
I am Susanna's half-sister, Julia. We have the same father. What's great about the character is that you get to see siblings who have a very different version of their childhoods, and I think that's something we really don't explore a lot on television or movies, and I think that often is the case in a family.
I was very impressed initially because I remember finding out that she pitched a bunch of wardrobe stuff.
Yeah.
I did. I put together a mood board. I had the playlist. It's nice that it was that I came in season 2 because there was already sort of this world that was like a foundation, and I knew what all the other characters were like. So it was kind of trying to build someone who definitely came from outside that world, but would mesh well with everyone.
Being that the show dives into the trials and tribulations of young love, the cast also opened up to THR about the biggest lesson they learned from their first love.
Love, especially in high school, and I just think that it's something that can't be forced, and when you know it, you know it.
I have so many things, but
I'd say be selfish in love.
if you put all of your weight and importance and basically reason of existence onto somebody, they're bound to let you down. So you need to find something else that is more stable and consistent, because everyone screws up, right?
Yeah. You okay, buddy?
I'm doing
Those are
great.
very genuine answers.
I think it's not a decision that you can just make with your brain, like a logical decision.
I've had relationships that have been awesome, and it has simply been wrong place, wrong time. You know, nothing went wrong, and for some reasons it just still ended. And I think it's a very tough mentality to have, but just that everything will be all right. And if you do find a certain somebody who you do really share a genuine connection with, it will be all right.
I learned about what I don't want, with other relationships. I was like, okay, not that, not that, not that, that.
And finally, while the characters in the show may be choosing sides, the stars also shared whether they're really Team Conrad or Team Jeremiah.
I think I'm Team Jeremiah.
I'm strongly Team Conrad as well.
My girlfriend's sort of Team Jeremiah, from the books at least, and she's supportive of me in my career, so that has changed. But
It's a good
upon
one.
reading, she was like,
I have people all the time come up to me and be like, "Oh my gosh, I love your work." I mean, I'm Team Conrad, obviously,
yeah,
but I
get
love
that.
your work, and I'm
Get
like,
that too.
I don't know if I really want to continue talking to you. Like,
Oh,
I'm okay.
jeez, man.
I'm totally kidding.
Team Jeremiah. Team Jeremiah. He kind of won me over in the first season. I don't know.
She's young. She doesn't need that yet. I think she'll figure it out.
Season 2 of The Summer I Turned Pretty premieres on Amazon Prime Video on July 14th. For more on this story, head to THR.com. And for the latest entertainment news and updates, keep watching the Hollywood Reporter News.